guys, my name is Angelia and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do a little bit of an update before we resume, recording and posting videos. So this is gonna be kind of all over the place, but it shouldn't be too long. So first and foremost, I shouldn't be apologizing for not recording. The world's in a crazy place, but I do apologize regardless because that's who I am. With the current state of the world, it's been difficult to kind of reel myself in enough to want to record. Most days it's just about, keeping my head above the water and not being too consumed in what is happening around me. That's not to say that I'm not aware. I am. But as someone who deals with a lot of anxiety and I have a lot of empathy, and the issue is that I tend to take on way too many emotions and I get very overwhelmed, and I'm sure my lovely significant other would tell you that I've had quite a few anxiety attacks over the past few weeks. And obviously things came to an escalation recently in terms of world events, especially where I live, and it's just been a crazy time, but I also understand that videos are also a way for people to escape and, kind of distract themselves for a while, so I am going to be trying to record a little bit more than I have been. I think I just kind of needed a break to breathe, as we are all entitled to do right now. The most important thing right now is that you take care of yourself, and this includes your physical health and your mental health, because right now things are just bonkers. But I did want to do a little bit of a channel update. So I do have some series I don't think are going to be returning, as well as series that obviously will be returning. And this is just to kind of cut down on the billion directions that I have going right now in terms of series. And that isn't to say that in the future those series it's not canceling. I'm temporarily pausing. Will not return at some later point where I'm feeling a bit more able to provide quality content with those instead of dividing my attention between 1,000 things. So it pains me, but I don't think For Immortal Sisters, the Sabrina edition, is going to be returning just yet. I do plan to finish it at some point. Maybe I'll do a compilation episode in which you see us finish it. I mean, we basically did complete the challenge. Did we grow a death flower? I don't remember if we've grown a death flower or not yet, but with the addition of what are they called, sages in the game? I'm just gonna call them witches. With the addition of witches being added to the game, it became increasingly easier, I think, to stop death, because they can just learn the magic. So, it's kind of a weird fuzzy line. That, and I lost my oomph for it, and I did the challenge. That was my very first series on my YouTube, was For Immortal Sisters, and I loved it, and we did finish it, so I'm comfortable in saying that, I didn't drop the ball on the series, because we have done it, we have finished it in the past. Another one that I think is going to be on pause is the Asylum challenge, the Disney Villains edition, if only because, again, we have also done the Asylum challenge. I think that was my second challenge on the channel. I seem to really have an affinity for my original challenges. I don't know why. I think it's because they were so much fun. And that's only because it's a little bit tedious, and right now I don't want to be doing super tedious things like grinding out skills and grinding out the aspirations. Another one's going to be put on hold is the Harry Potter Legacy, and that is because I have too many Legacy challenges going right now, and it's slightly making me, frazzled, so that's gonna be kind of put on pause as well. I'm trying to think. For The Bachelorette, I might do a compilation episode of that, which we see, who wins. It's very clear who's going to be winning, because the relationship between the two of them is pretty darn high. And I was planning for the next episode to be the finale anyway. So we might end up, wrapping that up in, a nice little bow. I'm trying to think, what else? What else do we have? I'm just gonna tell you the series that are for sure staying around right now. So, obviously, 100 Baby. 100 babies sticking around. I'm having actually a lot of fun with that challenge, so I do want to have that stay. Another one is the Upgrowth challenge, because I do really like that one, and that's one of the legacy ones I was talking about. And definitely Disney Legacy. So we're having 2 legacy challenges stick around. I don't know if do I have other ones? I don't know. But those ones for sure are sticking around, and I am also going to be starting a new Rags to Riches, which I'm hoping you guys will really like. And there's a car driving past really quickly. But I'm hoping you guys will really like the Rags to Riches I'm planning. It has a bit of a personal touch to it, so I'm very excited to record that one. And that's the one I'm like, that's kind of reeling me back in to record and kind of stay, you know, above the water, as I said earlier. I'm just kind of scrolling through to see what other, you know, playlists and stuff that we have. So Disney Legacy is staying. Yeah, actually I think I covered everything for the most part. I do think at some point I would really like to do another season of Big Brother. If only because, due to the state of the world, we don't know if the actual Big Brother will be back this year. I imagine it wouldn't be until things are a bit more safer health-wise. So, you know, just to give myself that little nugget of Big Brother that I'm so used to having every summer, we might do it. I don't know. If we do, I will announce it so you guys can create some Sims if you would like me to use them, etc., etc. So, yeah, I guess that kind of concludes that part. Also, since the last time we talked, I guess I kind of got pre-engaged. Not, like, officially engaged, but we're essentially engaged to be engaged. If you guys didn't know, I am with an incredible man named Scott. He is the absolute love of my life, and we are long distance. Thankfully, he's in the state next door. I'm in Nevada, and he's in California, so that makes things a bit more easier, and I'm very grateful, rather, that he lives so close that closing the distance should be a little bit easier for us at some point. Obviously, we need to save a lot of money for that. But yeah, he got me this incredible ring. I gave him a ring as well. So essentially they're promise rings, but it feels more than that. So it's like, it's a pre-engagement ring. You know, because we didn't want to get engaged like over Skype. So that's a thing. And he's amazing, and he's actually going to be a pretty big part of this new Rags to Riches. Hint, hint. And he has agreed and approved of this, so don't worry about that. I'm not doing anything crazy without him knowing. But yeah, I think that about sums things up, perhaps. Oh, and I also started an Etsy store. Well, finally. It is currently called Crossing Designs, because as of right now, I am making custom fan-made amiibo cards for Animal Crossing New Horizons, and they do function perfectly as normal, you know, amiibo cards do. So if you have a favorite villager that you want to get into your game, I'm your girl. I'll put the link down below. And yeah, I do have more. I have a very limited stock of supplies right now. I'm waiting on another shipment. It's been shipped. I don't know where it's at. Hopefully it'll come very soon, but they all function perfectly, and I do test them out thoroughly before I'm going to send them out. And I named it Crossing Designs because it's kind of versatile, and I'm going to probably start listing my mini ear designs on that Etsy as well. I just need to take better pictures, and, you know, get all that set up, and, you know, be careful with the naming process because Disney will hunker down and take it down. So, that's about it, I think. But yeah, if you did watch this and make it to the end of this video, thank you so much for enduring my rambling. We will be having new videos soon. I hope you guys have been great. I hope you guys are oh my gosh, I cannot speak right now. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy, and please remember to take care of yourselves. That is so, so important. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a magical day, and I will see you guys soon.